not live streaming on YouTube. Okay, cool. 3-in-1. Everyone, everyone that all the 11 people that are watching this live stream right now, and eventually one person on YouTube. 3-in-1. I don't care. Don't worry about the product. Don't worry about the service. Don't worry about anything else. Sharon. So I was like, don't forget Sharon. Sharon only watches on YouTube, and I was like, you need to be omnipresent on all platforms as well too. But more importantly, I cannot stress all the opportunity that has come into my life within the last 60 days. All of the sales, all of the leads have been directly correlated to my time discipline, meaning every day I miss days. I'm not perfect, but I've averaged it that at least 4 days a week I will post 6 to now 10 pieces of content a day that brings attention to who I am and my page, and that attention has brought me so much opportunity in sales, podcast interviews, consulting for AI. Like I just solidified another AI consulting. The competitors are reaching out, and then the guy's like, hey, turns out, are you we need to talk about a long-term AI consulting opportunity and contract. And I was like, oh shit, you guys are seeing me as an AI consultant. And I'm like, I get the imposter syndrome like everyone else. But if I can, the best thing that whenever it comes to imposter syndrome across, we all get it. Fake it till you make it. And so it's from the movie Catch Me If You Can. Phenomenal movie. And as long as you can stay one chapter ahead of your students, you will always be ahead. You never have to be an expert. Um, but it comes down to content, content, content. Um, that is how people are going to discover who you are, what you do, what you're learning, and you don't have to be an expert. You just have to share what you find interesting fundamentally. That's all.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna hop down. Thank you for having me up.
Bye, Nicole. Have a wonderful night. I'll
Thank
definitely
you
see
for
you in the
having me.
community. You're doing amazing. Keep going. And I'm also learning how to do live management. Sarah, are you feeling bold? You don't have to, Sarah, but I like to invite my members. You don't even have to be on camera. I'm gonna throw that invite out there. Oh, she said yes. Let's go. Let's go. You don't have to be on camera. Don't worry. Hi, Sarah.
Okay. Hey, how are you doing?
Oh my God, I'm excited. I'm happy to see my students. What's new in your world? What are you working on? I'm curious.
Well, I'm really trying to master the custom GPTs, and wow, they're just like they're helping so much. Just knowing the basics to help with like the repeated tasks. You know, everything from writing show notes for YouTubes and titles and thumbnails and putting in there, you know, according to the methods of Sean Cannell or, um, you know, the different ones. It saves so much time. It's just unreal how much more you can get done. And just knowing I wouldn't have known any of this if I wouldn't have stumbled on on your page there. So it's pretty cool. It's really neat, and just watching you give so much inspiration, and then knowing you can go in the circle and have the skills, learning it. It's just really great.
The skills, the questions, the tech support. If you have any questions about whatever, I'm in DMs with so many different members throughout the day. Hey, what do you think about this? Hey, I'm trying to do this. Hey, please. That's the other beauty of the community, is that you could post in the community and get like a mastermind answer, but you could also DM me, and I'm tech support 24/7. Think of it in a good way, because you guys are so far ahead, and now that you're seeing the power of custom GPTs, You can start looking around. Oh, I could do that manually, or I could build a GPT. I have an army of like 20 GPTs that do little tasks, which
Right,
saves me so much time.
right. And then taking N88 or N8, I never can say it right,
Got it.
N8N,
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
having them communicate. Oh, I can't wait.
That's the pinnacle of anything AI. Is when we, as we're slowly week by week, and Saturday I have to just promote it. We're gonna have the next level of NAN workshop. We're gonna play with agents this Saturday. What I learned
Yay!
2 days ago, but that is eventually like you can feed them information. The skills that you're learning with GPTs easily translate into NAM. It's actually surprisingly super easy once because when I say I only say easy because we've gone through the levels of make.com, custom GPTs, understanding how to do prompt engineering. So all of those skills that just build and build and build on top of each other. So when you get into NAN, you're like, oh, this is easy. We just add the information here, click this here, and add this here, and all of a sudden, we've got some agents that do our work autonomously. And there's another member in the community, Clavette. She's an auto. I treat her as an automation expert.
Mm.
And so, yes, these are very powerful tools.
And then your mind just goes crazy on how it would fit into this sector, how it would fit into that sector. The people that you know that you're like, oh my gosh, it would help them, it would help them. And yeah, it's like almost like 1,000 rabbit trails you go down
Yeah.
once you see what it can do. It's not a magic bullet, but it sure accelerates so much faster all of your time and your projects and what can be done that only big corporations could do prior. Now you're looking at things that you actually can do some things that would be really life changing for some people.
Yeah. Yeah. What took teams and lots of money and effort and time to do just by learning the skill sets of custom GPTs and any of the other tools that we teach in the community, you're like, oh, I could just whip that out. And like Tom in the community, he was approached by a private equity firm because their deal evaluation process takes 7 days and a team of 2 people and costs lots of money, so they can only do so many deals a week. He's like, oh, I learned Manus and GenSpark from John's community. I could do that in an hour. And they're like, we'll pay you $75,000 to do a deal if it goes through everything.
What?
And it's like, and they're like, and then they try to pay for exclusivity. They're like, we will pay for any funding for whatever AI tools that you're using on the back end because they had no clue. And
Wow.
he was interviewing. And he's like, I just learned Manus and GenSpark. That's and custom GPTs. That's all. Like that's all I know. And already that's like they're like name your price emails like.
Wow. Wow. And just knowing too that what each model does differently, is so helpful, knowing that you're not going to go to Manus or GenSpark for a simple task, but when you need a deep dive research into something that you have the tools and you know which one to use without falling flat, using a little mini for something that you really need a deep dive in. And it's been so impressive how much information you can get just even with the PRD, using that in the Fido and then taking it over into GenSpark and then putting it under the hood of it. It's like, what? You know, it's pretty amazing. And like I was telling my husband, I was like, yeah, and what Nicole said was 3.5 weeks ago. Yeah, I had no clue. I knew you could ask a chat GPT a question on your phone and it would be cool. But beyond that, it's just unreal
Which
all that you can do just with the skill set, learning the skill set from you, from someone that's knowledgeable. And then I'm excited to look into the coffee time with the circle of people, because there's so many people that have so much more information and things that I lack that could help. So it's pretty cool.
yeah, let's build on that. What you just said in that sentence. Oh, I can use Gemini for PRD requirements, and I could build apps using Lovable, and then I could do custom GPTs, and then I can all of those things. People are like, wait, what? What you just
Right.
what? I just saw you chat GPT. You just talk to it, and it just answers. That's just all I could do. And you're like,
Right.
I'm building apps. I'm building mock-ups. I'm using image. I saw the one for your husband,
Yeah.
which is
That
dope,
was
by
fun.
the way. But graphic design that they would have to like go through and stuff like that.
Yeah, and video through Clean. Yeah.
Yes, all of
Oh, and
that.
I've been using the Glean with the G
I love
um,
Glean. I
to
love
start it,
Glean.
and it does transfer over into Final Cut Pro,
hmm
which I was super excited about because I have to do a lot more extensive video work in it. But just having that initial run through where I can cut out, all of the retakes and the ums and the uhs, and that just saves so much time on the front end of that. So thank you for mentioning that too.
Time. It just saves you time.
Yeah,
All of the tools allow you to accomplish in a day what most would take a week for everyone else, and that's the competitive advantage, really.
yeah, and it's exciting.
I'm so excited. And yes, keep playing with the tools, keep practice with them. I'm going to introduce everyone to more different tools, and some may be relevant, some may be not. But everyone in the community, each and every one of you are in the 0.01% of AI compared to the whole world, which is still debating on should I buy ChatGPT Plus or should I find some free alternatives? And you're like, oh, there's so much more to this game of AI. So yes,
That's not the only questions. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then I'm looking at the different courses. I know that you're not a huge fan of WordPress, but that's what one of them have. And I was looking at the Learn. It's not Learn Labs. It's Learn something. I wrote it down.
something. Yeah.
Learn Dash. Learn Dash. And I don't know if you ever get time to go in there and just do a demo and look at it. It's pretty robust for someone that wants to do course creation without a platform.
Mm-hmm.
So it's white labeled.
I'm making a note. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
But anyway, well, thanks for having me on. This is cool.
You're
This is
amazing.
my first live ever. Hey.
Everyone else, follow Sarah. She's been a long term also watcher and now community member, but Sarah's always in the comments sharing so much wisdom, so much engagement. So, again, the more you show up, the more you play with the tools, you're very far ahead of a lot of people. And so, I really want to push you and also your community, also your sister too, for Rebecca.
Oh, thank you.
I really want Rebecca to focus especially on burnout coaching. Do the same habit, have her post content, talk about burnouts and stuff, and she will start a try. She can sell the book, she can sell coaching, she can sell so much, and I think that's the next opportunity for Rebecca.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Well, thank you for your graciousness and
You're
tea with trouble.
Tea with Trouble. I'm so excited. We're gonna play with that. So, but you're amazing, Sarah. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night and rest well.
Thank you too.
That was I'm getting pretty good as far as like bringing people in, bringing out. It's a new skill set as far as like it's like Zoom but for TikTok. I only bring on my members. Only bring on my members. Sorry, but that these let's just summarize. We've had two members in the community that are taking the time to learn the new skill sets of playing with AI. And there's so much more to AI than just ChatGPT. Sharon in TikTok says, "Hi, Sarah," and then Sharon's like, hi, Hank," and everyone in YouTube world is also watching as well too. But if I could just summarize for everything, AI has literally transformed my life. It's brought me so much opportunity, so much both competitive advantage, but it's really opportunity. A lot of people harp on AI is taking away people's jobs, and AI is, oh my god, maybe I should or play not play with. Play with the tools. Start with just ChatGPT today. Sign up for the Plus plan, which is really powerful. Get into what's called custom GPTs because at the end of the day, all AI does, it's a tool. It's like a, it's like fire. Fire is a tool. Fire can be used to cook your dinner, or it can be used to set a house on fire. I know, very dark, but it's how you use it. It's just a tool. That's all it is. And so, all of these AI tools and what I share with my members in the AI community is that how do you use it? Because what it does is it levels the playing field as far as entry level into skill set and capital. Would, for example, AI video and AI filmmaking is now a thing. But traditionally, you need a team and you would need to hire additional people and lots of money to film a commercial. Now, all you need is Midjourney and Kling and a weekend. And you could create a commercial on the level of Hollywood. Now is more accessible. You could write a book. You could create a podcast. You can promote yourself online, especially it's not just also AI. I'm also very big on content, because if I were to say the one number one thing, if you that as far as a strategy that can literally double the amount of leads and sales to your business, it's not going to be AI, it's going to be content. So you need both of those, because if people don't know who you are and what you do, and you show up daily online on all the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, keep it simple, then they don't know about what you can offer to the market, for example. It is now a competitive advantage to not only be able to create content consistently across all the social media channels, but also leverage AI tools to work smarter, to get more done in a day than most do in a week. That's what basically the whole premise of what I teach as far as these, and there's not really many. There's probably 10, if that. There's maybe 10 tools that I teach. Let me riff off the top: Notion, TickTick, ChatGPT, ClickUp, TikTok, um, uh, I would also put, I'm now going to put lead pages in there as well too. Make.com, NAN, Apple Calendar. That's enough. That's 10. That's 10 tools that if you learn just those 10 tools, game over. You will crush your competition. You will crush your goals. There is nothing you cannot create, because let's be honest, each and every one of us that is watching this live stream right now, we are all fundamental creators at heart. You can, what there are dreams that the universe or God put in you that you need to create. And now is the time to play with these tools, because they, for very affordable, like you can create, you can write a book, you can listen one more time for sure. Okay, for sure. Let's actually, I'm gonna get nerdy. I'm gonna get nerdy. That Daisy ass, and let's get nerdy. Let's. That sounds to me, because everyone else, I'm visual too. Um, I'm gonna put that in my Canva slide so that everyone could take a screenshot. You guys know me. I'm gonna make some merch, and all it's gonna say is take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. So I'm gonna take this page and duplicate it, and then we can show, so you guys can walk away with a screenshot of all the tools, because for me, I'm visual. So let's see, delete here, here, delete. Okay, cool. Also, Canva is like super popular. Can't forget. Okay, cool. Let's take this actually here, duplicate, and now I'm going to give you my top tools in this list right here. Okay. So let's break this down, and then I'm going to, you guys could take a screenshot at the end of this. Okay, so Notion is your second brain, slash note, digital notes. Second priority is Tick. Tick is like $4 a month. It's your task management. Great. Next is also let's go from there. Let's go, of course, ChatGPT. That ChatGPT is going to be your daily driver, meaning your daily go-to AI that you're going to use, for example. Plus, the most important part is custom GPTs. Sarah shared how valuable custom GPTs are. Thank you so much, Sarah, for putting ClickUp on there because my memory is short term. ClickUp. If you want to manage both tasks, also if you guys have been following my content, I put my subscriptions. I by this weekend I will have the template for everyone in the community to have the subscriptions template to manage all your subscriptions both for personal and for business in ClickUp. It's also my CRM, and it's not just tasks; it's more bigger projects. If you have a team, for a team, that's basically what are the main ones that I'm using it for. Next is lead pages. It's so great for both website and funnel. And if you want to do a link tree as well, I cannot stress how easy lead pages is. I'm so happy to be back and be off of Go High Level. Let's also go TidyCal for calendar. Just calendar sharing, because you're always going to be working with professionals or people that want time on your calendar. I just send them a TidyCal link, and I could also it basically functions the same way as Calendly, but it's cheaper, faster, easier. Lead pages or actually lead pages is also for your lead magnets too. Anything website related, anything website, funnel, link tree, anything where you need to build a page very easily, lead pages is the go-to. It's so easy. And excellent questions, Daisy. And everyone else, please put your questions down below as well too, so I could answer them. I'm gonna just, for automation, I'm just gonna make it very easy. Hey, Zapier. Yes, you are gonna pay a premium for Zapier, but for how easy it is to connect any of these things, it's easy. It's reliable. It works. It's don't worry about the cost. Just make more money on the other side. It's not even going to be that much of an option or differentiator, but it's going to allow you to, when someone fills out a form on your website, Zapier is going to take their name and email and drop them into ClickUp, and there's no code. It works. It's easier because I don't want to throw you into the deep end of make.com and NAN. That's a little bit later. These are just the simple, reliable things that are going to move the needle in your business. Let's talk about also here. Now, I'm also going to put Google Gemini 2.5, which is free on Google Studio. This is your AI workhorse. Traditionally, horse. Traditionally, you would use for, oh God, thank you. We were talking about, thank you so much, Sarah, definitely for that. So traditionally, you would use DeepSeek as a AI model that you want, like really, you want to feed it a ton of information, and you want to do like very complex reasoning. That's what Google Gemini is for. Really powerful. Next one, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. Fathom for your AI note taking or a meeting notes. I love Fathom. I am so happy to be on Fathom. Fathom will take the video, do the actually, let me just quick 5 seconds. I need to show you this because I did not know this about Fathom. I'm also learning how to use the tool, which is super cool. Is that when Fathom actually goes into a meeting, this is actually pretty gangster, honestly. I'm gonna take let's take this meeting for example. So what I've learned, I'm just on the browser, fathom.com, super simple, bookmark it using Alfred. So what Fathom, the features that I'm learning from it is that after it's done, number one, it sends an email to the person who was in the meeting as long as it's on their calendar automatically. That saves me a ton of time. Second, they don't need to log in to this app to actually get all the information. Fireflies requires the user to sign in to get access to the info, and I was like, that sucked. Now, here's something interesting. Number one, you have a transcript, right? Very cool. I'm gonna zoom in, enhance. You got a transcript, but sometimes you want to change the transcript around. So here's something really cool. I learned about this. So you could click the general, and it has some pre-made features. Pre-made, hey, make it change the transcript in different ways. What I like doing is you could actually click the gear icon, and then you can prompt it. Thank you, Boba Nose. You could prompt it with whatever you want to prompt this transcript to transform as an output. For example, when I first use it, or when you use it, it won't have timestamps. And for me, timestamps were important. So I was like, wait a minute, you should add timestamps. So then general prompt, provide feedback on to the AI of how you would like your summary to differ from the default output. And I'm like, you should always have the timestamps, which is important. Regenerate, and it's going to regenerate the transcript any way you want. Add action items. Give me executive summary. Give me 3 things I should learn. Add an executive overview. Whatever you want. I love that feature. You could just add a prompt and it will regenerate in real time. This is 100% free. Of course, you are the product if it's 100% free. But technically, I looked into it. The way they make their money is if you want to add Fathom for your entire team in one account so that your team members all have access to different conversations. That's how they monetize. Makes sense. So it's more for teams. Spark email also does that as well too. So now it added here, if sorry, it's really hard to scroll down. I don't know why it's not letting me scroll down. There we go. So here, now it's added timestamps for the different things so you can change it. Now it gets better. One, when you watch the video too, also the video is actually really high quality. Fireflies was trash for video recording. If you click on it, and I'm going to expand on it.
James, Johnny here. How's
Okay.
it going?
I'm just going to mute it. Notice the different colors. It does different colors for, oh, this is them talking, and then the color changes. This is you talking. So it does different colors based on who are the different people that are talking. I found that very interesting as well too. And then the last 2 things that I want to share about it is that on the right hand side, yeah, I'm learning about the tool, and this is why I'm learning, and these are very powerful things that is going to take your meetings so much more. Yes, they have a whole list of questions that was asked. What were your questions that were asked? Boom, 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 boom. And then also, if they had questions as well too, what were their questions that they asked? And then my most important, interesting part here is actually Ask Fathom. When you click on this tab right here, this is super fascinating. You now have a chat with your meeting. You can ask any question with this chat feature right here, and it will answer based from the summary, saying, what were the key items for me to do? Whatever. And it will look at the summary transcription and answer exactly, so that you can get answers. It's a little hard for scrolling. There we go. So you can get answers from the transcript. I find that super fascinating. I was like, wait, I can ask what was the main thing? What did they say? What should I do? What was the main of whatever? And you can chat using the Ask Fathom feature, anything about the summary from the video, and I find that very, very helpful for me. I'm never going back. Fathom is completely free. Highly recommend downloading and installing it. And then when you download and install the app itself on your computer, there'll be an option you could download it on your computer. I was like, why does Fathom need to be installed on my computer? It turns out in the upper corner right here in your toolbar, this is why you want to also be on a Mac, sorry PC. When you click on this, what happens is in this bar throughout your day, if you have a meeting coming up in 10 minutes, it will literally say the meeting name and the countdown timer for when the meeting will start. Right now, I don't have any meetings for the rest of the day. That's why it doesn't say it. But in your toolbar, it will automatically show it right there in the top of the bar. And I find that very, very helpful. So those are the best features that I learned as I'm playing with the tools to see that already is been super helpful. And then the client also gets an email at the very end. let's do, I go here, and then if I type Fathom, the client automatically gets an email. Let me bring that up. Boom. At the very end, for them to get action items, meeting purpose, summary, key takeaways, topics, and then if you click on anything, it will take you to the web browser mode. Let me just click on that. So when you click on it, it will take you to that exact moment for what you just clicked on, for example. So that is incredibly helpful for meetings, especially for me that I do AI business coaching with entrepreneurs and stuff. So that's Fathom. Highly recommended. This is Sharon's like, I can't believe all of this is free. Sharon's like, absolutely. Fathom has been my buddy for when I post in the community. Reminder, time is golden. Yes. This is gonna be part of the productivity course. Very, very powerful. Just those things alone. Let me bring this font size just a little bit smaller, and we can add more things. Now, let's talk about Cider. Cider is another powerful tool that I use. Let's say I'm going to go to a Notion page right now. If you guys are finding this valuable, just put a number 1 in the chat. That's all, because it gets the algorithm to go, oh, wow, people are liking this. So I'm going to go to, let's just say, this meeting note. Doesn't really matter. Any page. It could be an email. It could be Gmail. It could be anything you want, for example. So what Cider does, I appreciate all the comments. Thank you. Cider, here we go. There we go. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Oh wait, sorry. TikTok. You guys, I'm sorry, YouTube. Sorry, YouTube hasn't looked at my screen this whole time. Sorry, Sharon. My apologies. Now you can see what my screen. Sorry, I have to manage Streamlabs, which is also for, say hi to Sharon. That's there we go. That's Sharon in the comments. Okay, cool. So Cider is very powerful for what I call small tasks. And a small task means, man, I really want to rewrite this sentence. I typed it out. There's grammar errors. I can make it better. But having to go open another tab, go to ChatGPT, log in, and trying to go this way just to have it improve my writing. What Cider does is I can highlight this page. Let me go from here. Great. I can highlight this sentence right here. Boop. And look at that. Cider just popped up right there. Now Cider, you can actually create. It has some pre-made prompts, but you can always create your own. Hey, I want to improve the writing, fix the grammar, make it longer, make it shorter, answer the question, simplify the language. It has a whole bunch of these pre-made prompts. Plus, you can also create your own custom ones. So, are you using instructions on a Chromebook? You definitely want, all I'm using actually is just Microsoft. Those words. I'm using Google Chrome, and I have a Chrome extension for this. As long as you can use Google Chrome, you can use these tools like Cider. Very, very powerful. Now, I can highlight this sentence. Of course, there's spelling errors. It doesn't really sound good. I want to make it better, so I highlight. There's the improve button. I click one button. It feeds the highlighted sentence into a pre-made prompt that just said improve this, and here's the output. I'm like, yeah, that looks good. I'm just going to click replace, and now it rewrote that sentence with perfect grammar, improved language, and makes me sound super smart without having to have to open another tab to ask GPT a question or stuff. Now, that's not all Cider does. Let me kind of zoom out a little. Cool. Okay. What Cider also does is, I'm in Chrome, and you can always, of course, click on the extension or the Chrome extension for. Thank you, Sid. I appreciate that. You can also click on here, which is, oh, Sid likes that. This is, I use that feature alone almost 20 times a day easily. That's why Cider is like $10. It's worth it. So here, there's a Chrome extension for Cider, but you can create it for a keyboard shortcut, and I'll show you how to use that. So when I press Command E as in Edward on the right hand side, boop, there's a little tab, and this little sidebar pops out. And what this sidebar does is I have now a fully functioned chatbot that I can select any of the bots. I can select the best of the best. Do I want to talk to DeepSeek? Do I want Claude? Do I want Gemini? Do I just want a quick, hey, just talk with a chatbot? Super easy, but the power is I don't have to leave the window that I'm in. Because sometimes I'll have questions. I'll put a paragraph, make this better, make this longer. I have a question. Can you search the web? It has like a perplexity search the web feature, very powerful. So this is Cider. Cider is for small micro tasks. Very, very powerful. At the end of the day, all of these tools save you time when it's combined. So that's Cider, and I love Cider. Again, most of this stuff I'm talking about, we're also going to go into, this is the productivity course that I'm working on. That's Cider. Okay, let's talk about now the next one, Gling, Gling. So Gling is an AI video editor. Oh my gosh, if you edit in CapCut, DaVinci Resolve, Adobe Premiere, it doesn't matter, and you're like, oh my god, video editing takes so much time. Not anymore. Not when you go to Gling. So Gling, I think it's a desktop app. It costs $20 a month minimally. And then from here, I think I can select, you can drag and drop a video. Let me see if maybe I have something on my computer somewhere. Let me grab this file. This looks like real small. Drag and drop your video file. Boom. Give it a name. New test. Excuse me. Click on continue. This right here is video editing. Do you want to remove the silences? Yes. Do you want to remove the bad takes? Yes. Do you want to remove any filler words like yes. I just unchecked this one right here. Click generate. This is now editing your entire video and also transcribing it to text. So we're going to wait a couple seconds for this to go. This allows what would take me almost a day and a half to do editing takes now 10 minutes. So this is now your AI video editor. And as Sarah mentioned, it also connects with CapCut, or sorry, Final Cut or stuff like that, which is very powerful. So it will transcribe, and if I said more sentences here, it would have the entire transcript. This was just a one-line kind of thing. And so from here, you can do one of two things. You can highlight an entire sentence and then click the cut button right there, and it will automatically go down to the timeline, which is super small right there. It automatically will trim where to start, where to end, automatically. And so from there, if I go back here, so you can highlight words. You listen to it like an audiobook. So uncut, click play right here. Now that you have your voice agent built, let's set a... And you're like, you know what, that last word, so I don't want that word. I'm going to highlight that word, boop, boop, and I'm going to cut. Done. That's all the video editing, and it will do most of it. If I had a longer take here, it will actually do the mistakes, the the dead space, everything out. It will do it for you. It's about 90% accurate, which is nice, because then the last part you're just kind of going through it. And lastly, you can export it. Oh, look at that. You can export to Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere, DaVinci Resolve, or just MP4, for example. So any one of those you can export and move it into your project so that you can continue. This is if you have to do YouTube videos, long form content, short form content, verticals, shorts, or even YouTube videos as well too. This is such, I cannot rave enough about Gling. $20 a month to start off, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna take out, just to keep it simple, we could get into Alfred, but that's gonna be the most Let me take this one out. Let's see if there's anything else. I think that's mostly all of them. Those are my daily drivers. Like these are, so if we take it, let me make this nice and big so everyone could take a screenshot right now so you could walk away with something. That's why I love Canva, not gonna lie. And right there, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. And one more time, take a screenshot. Nice. Oh, let's actually throw that in there. Okay, let's real quick. Let's do email because I do. Spark 2 for email management. This is a very big question right here. Personally, I have 4 emails that I need to manage. One for work, one for personal, one for spam, one for old business I used to have. So I have 4 emails that I need to manage. For free, 100% for free is, oh, actually, yeah. So if you want to do mass, let me just throw this one in there too. So here, if you need to do mass emails, let me just make this a little taller. Let me add here, kit.com marketing and selling digital products. Nice. Okay, so if you need to send mass amounts of email or sell digital products, kit.com is going to be your number one tool for your business to do all your email marketing. It's what I use to do all my marketing for the community, for leads, for the business, mass email communication. Kit.com is the easiest. For personal email management, that's going to be Spark 2. So I'm going to show you guys something a little special. So I'm going to bring up Spark. If you go, actually, let me go to the App Store. There we go. App Store. Okay, cool. On the App Store, you have to search Spark 2. Okay, here's the quick thing. They have Spark Mail, which is their new version, which they're adding AI, which honestly is trash. You don't want that one. You want this one, Spark Classic. This is the one that you want. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Spark Classic is 100% free. It's just like Fathom, where they make their money if you're trying to get your team to like sign on for multiple people to have access to your email. But honestly, it's just going to be you, and you can add unlimited email accounts, Google, Yahoo, Outlook, whatever, all in one tool. So what happens is most people manage their email from tabs. They go to Gmail, they have 5 different tabs. Thank you, Devon. They have 5 different tabs for their Gmail, and they're like, is this the tab for my email? Is this the tab for the email? I got to log in. What's the password? Oh my God. None of that anymore. So when you download Spark 2, let me actually show you on my computer here. So now, please just be nice. Don't get crazy because I'm actually showing all my emails. Now you can see here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 emails that I manage all in one. There's no login. It automatically logs in. I just open the app. It's saved. It's actually an app on your computer, not a web browser. And I could quickly jump between each of the emails quickly to find what I need. And then they have keyboard shortcuts. So if I press A is for archive, S is for spam, R is for reply all, I wake up and I go archive, archive, spam, spam, R. Like Outlook, you can add an Outlook email. You can add an Outlook, Gmail, Yahoo, pretty much all the major ones you can add for it in a Spark account. So you can have Yahoo, email, Outlook, Gmail, and stuff like that all managed in one app, basically. This app can also be managed on your phone, which is very powerful. And then here's also really cool. If I'm just gonna click a new email real quick. So I just opened an email, for example, and down below, see a little icon right there? Hey Erica, good to see you. You can add snippets. Snippets are templates. So you can create templates for email. So if I click on this email, it automatically, that's an old phone number. I don't even have that phone number anymore. So it automatically created the subject line. It already automatically wrote the email automatically. So these are snippets that you can create templates for your email, and then you can have different signatures for different accounts. I have a personal signature and I have a business signature that are all totally different. It automatically adds that. So this is how I get through the skill sets, or the goal basically, of achieving what's called email inbox zero for all 5 of my emails, basically using just Spark because of keyboard shortcuts. Also, when I'm very, like, you guys know how fast I block people when they say a bad comment. I'm like, oh, block, done. I do the same habit if I get an email and it's like spam or it's just a newsletter or whatever. I quickly go to like the bottom of it. Let's say whatever this one. If I find an email and I'm like, I don't want this, I'll immediately go down and I'll find some unsubscribe button, so I could quickly unsubscribe, because my whole goal is email inbox zero for 5 emails. You could only do this using Spark. So that is email management. And then if you're going to do mass emails for your business, that's definitely going to be, actually, I should put Spark Classic, now they call it. Cool. It's technically called Spark Classic. And then you have a kit for all your email marketing as well too. Oh, Daisy and Sarah, everyone, this is my tech stack of how I get more done in a day than most will ever do in a week because of these tools right here. So we're gonna do another screenshot right here. Um, you think, sure, yeah, if you get the new Spark, it's not the best. It's like, it has AI, it's useless. It's like, you have to get, they're always going to promote like the newest one because they want AI, but you have to go for the Spark old one. So let's go right here so everyone could take a screenshot. Bam. That's the best of the best. So take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Those are the best 14 tools that I use every day, day in, day out in my life to get to work effortlessly, to move what I call mountains of works. Can Sharon see can Sharon in the back see? Oh, Sharon's got VIP seats. She's like, oh yeah, see, Sharon's in the comments right now, and she's got the YouTube view, so she sees me and that. So, and by the way, everything that I just shared for everyone that's watching, all my live streams are always saved home on my YouTube channel, all my live streams. So if you're like, man, last night's episode, John showed me some really cool things. I totally forgot, but I know there was something cool. You can definitely go to my YouTube channel and, oh, sorry, there we go. And take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. And then all of my episodes for every live that I've mostly done are all archived here, like the one I'm doing right now. Because I'm recording through Streamlabs, it will automatically be saved at the very end, which is super nice. Bueller. So we gotta have a movie night for everyone. Fathom's missing. Did I miss Fathom? I don't think I missed. Oh, there's Fathom, number 9. So we got Fathom on number 9. So those are my daily tools. Most of all this will be done in the productivity course. So that is the main ones right there. Wow. Comb my hair. Those are the best of the best tools. All because Daisy's like, hey, what were those? Those are the best of the best. You learn how to use those tools, you will be insanely productive. You'll be able to get more work done with so much very little effort. For example, check my post in the community. Definitely, Erica. I'll definitely check it out. Sid's like beast mode. Yeah, it's superpowers. Highly recommend. These are, and most of those the tools that I just shared. There, That's a lot of the stuff I'm working on in the productivity course that I'm gonna release pretty soon. Those are the best. Those are how I get so much done, effortlessly without having to worry about emails and automation and meeting notes and digital notes and task management because I rely so much on those tools. Very powerful. So wonderful. Nice. So if you guys found this valuable, I go live every day, 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 days a week. And then Sharon's like, we didn't see the screen for Fathom. Yeah, it's gonna be in the community. I'm gonna do a more deeper dive on how, because this week I just switched over to Fathom, so I'm gonna be, now I know all the features, so I'm gonna go more into, that's all gonna be in a productivity course that's coming out for everyone as well too. So definitely awesome, good questions. Excited to check this out. Best prompts for playground prompts. Feedough, FEEDOUGH is for prompts as well too. I'm in sourcing leads for Amazon and eBay sellers. Definitely want to create content if you're struggling with leads. Yoan says, by the way, your voice in YouTube is far, far better than on TikTok. That's because I got a very nice microphone right now. So if you're watching on YouTube, you get a better camera and you get a microphone. That's definitely why as well too. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Good questions. I think I got most of all your questions. Yep. So awesome. If you find this valuable and you want more training on step-by-step resources, plus this and a lot more, all of this training is inside the AI community. It's inside the link in bio, and that's where you can learn all of the stuff that I'm training and teaching is all inside the AI community. So you definitely want to click the link in bio and sign up, be a member, so that you get access from the monthly membership, access to everything. The annual membership, save 40%, plus you get 2 hours one-on-one coaching with me, so I could coach you, I could guide you, I could give you the step-by-step resources that you need to get more done day. So yeah, welcome to my channel. I'm Jonathan Acuna, Dr. AI. I see a lot of new faces in the comments, so definitely grateful for each and every one of you. Be sure to follow and stay up to date, and we can keep you up to date with the AI. So for all my members inside the AI community, we're going to have a great week. By the way, office hours tomorrow. Everyone inside the AI community, Thursday we have office hours. I'm going to send an email out so that you all get reminded, so we could come in, ask questions as well too. So for all the members, Daisy's like, what are you selling? I sell an AI community. Quickly, I'll show you that real quickly. So actually I have it open right here. So inside the AI community, it's hosted on Circle. We have courses on pretty much everything that I said. Oh, not me. Good. No, nice. I was like, Daisy, you've been a long time follower. I was like, you kind of know what you know the pitch. But yeah, if you see other people like that, we'll kick them out because they're new to people to the following. So you guys can moderate too. You guys can kick people out too. I'm like ruthless on that. Awesome. Have a wonderful night, everyone. I will be back tomorrow and we'll continue to learn AI. Have a great night, everyone. Bye. Sharon, 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 you're amazing. You're an angel. I appreciate you, Sharon, so much, and definitely looking forward to seeing you and everyone else tomorrow for our office hour session so that we can all connect, stay updated, and then a lot of the stuff I talked about, we're going to have deeper dive into the productivity course I'm working on.